right, we're back with another episode, and joining me today, Travis Cormier. How's it going, man?
Very good, man. You?
I'm doing fantastic. Early morning, got my coffee, ready to go.
All right.
For starters, man, for those who may not know you, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you come from.
Yeah. Well, I'm a singer-songwriter from Moncton, New Brunswick. I've been playing music pretty much all my life. Started my first band when I was like 12, and played in a classic rock cover band all throughout high school. And then decided to move to Los Angeles to study music. So I studied music there for a couple of years and played in a bunch of bands over there. Came back to Canada, went on The Voix in Quebec, and since then released an album 3 years ago. Just released a brand new EP, and yeah, man, I'm just trying to live out my passion and my dream that I've been holding on to since I'm a little kid. So
Love it. And the voice in Quebec, it's called La Voix, right? Is that right?
yeah.
Awesome. And tell us tell us some of your favorite experiences while being on that show.
Yeah, well, the whole experience was pretty amazing. I mean, before I went on, I was kind of I don't know why, but I was kind of against those shows. I'm the type of guy that I like to gig. I like to play in bars and in venues, and I always thought, like, that's how you got to do it, man. You just got to pay your dues and play shows, and like that's it. That
Sure.
there's no easy way, and to go on a show and get visibility. So I was kind of negative towards the whole thing, and I honestly don't know why, because now having done it. It was just a very positive and great experience. I mean, the visibility is incredible. I met a bunch of people, and the highlight of all that was definitely I got invited to, because on my blind audition I sang an Aerosmith song. I sang "Dream On." And I got invited to sing it with Steven Tyler in Toronto, which I mean, Steven's like my fucking idol. So, I mean, to go there and meet him and talk to him, and we watched the performance. He watched it on an iPad in front of me, and it was just such a surreal moment for me. So that would definitely be the highlight of that.
Awesome. And that video got like you on The Voice, that got over like 7 million views or something, didn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like the first week, yeah, went up to 7 million, and then it got taken down because of rights or whatever, some kind
Yeah.
of legal issue. But it's cool because it kind of traveled around the world. I mean, I get messages and fans from like a bunch of different countries, which is nice, like in Brazil and in Mexico and whatever, and it's actually a funny story, but my girlfriend's she's from Mexico. She's from Monterrey.
Okay.
And like sometime, like months after the show, we were in a restaurant in Mexico City having breakfast, and the audition came on in the restaurant, like my audition. It was so cool because like we were in this random restaurant in Mexico City, like by the highway and stuff. Like I thought it's just so cool that it got that far.
Yeah, absolutely. And are there any like backstage stories that you're able to share that, maybe weren't caught on camera or just the cameras didn't catch?
Yeah, actually, there was quite a couple of things that happened during the show that people didn't see or didn't know about, but it actually happened two times for me during like after a while, like all the first tapes are pre-taped, like the blind and audition and all that shit. But at the end, it's all live. So during the first live, I was on like this big riser, and they only have like 30 seconds to change the whole setup, like to change the stage and to do all the turnarounds and shit. So it's not a lot of time. So you get like a crew running on stage and trying to do everything before the 30 seconds is up. And so they didn't have time to like place the platforms together. And the guy was like trying to pin it down and it wasn't working. So they just left it like that and they ran away. So I was standing on a platform that had like a gap like this big, and both my legs were like on both sides. And you don't see it on camera, but I knew about it, and it was stressing me out because I didn't want to like fall in the middle and stuff. So yeah, only me, like I knew about it, but people didn't know. And then the next one, I was standing on a grand piano singing "Bed of Roses" by Bon Jovi. The piano was full of roses and stuff. But it was a fake grand piano that was like super unstable.
Oh no.
And yeah, and by the end of the song, I there was like this big moment at the chorus where I was supposed to jump off. And like the whole time during the song, I was thinking of that. I was like, man, later I have to jump off this thing, and I just hope to God that it doesn't like collapse. So it's all these things that like when you look at it on TV, you don't know. But for me, it was, yeah, I was so nervous. I was like, this is live, man. I can't fuck this up.
That would almost be like a cool moment if you jumped off and it just broke. It almost like energy, but then it's like, how do you really look at it? You know, like,
and I just got up like, oh, like nothing happened.
Oh, that's funny. So for someone who hasn't heard your sound before, how would you describe your sound to them?
Interesting question. Well, I guess like kind of a mix between like classic rock and maybe a bit of country, like kind of country rock stuff. I try to really like kind of mix all my influences, and I grew up listening to a lot of old classic rock bands, like the Bon Jovi's and Aerosmith and Guns and all that. But also a lot of country. My mom was a huge country fan, and my dad was a big rock fan. So I really listened to both, to like a lot of Travis Tritt and Alan Jackson and all of that. So yeah, it's kind of like a weird mix between the two. I'm more of a rock guy, and I try to keep that into everything I do, the big guitars, and I love the feeling of a rock show. But I think it's kind of cool to add a bit of the country elements and country songwriting to what I do. So
okay, fair enough. Yeah. Awesome. All right, let's chat about your new EP, Where's Time Gone? Tell us about it and how it all came together.
Yeah. So, well, during the pandemic, I had nothing else to do but write songs, and I wanted to keep my mind occupied too, and not let this affect me or anything. So I tried to stay as busy as possible. So I started writing a lot, and with the purpose of releasing a full-length album next year in 2022. And the writing just went really good. I started collaborating with a lot of people too, and I just felt very creative. And as the songs were going, I was like, okay, it'd be cool to release something for people now. You know, it's cool to release the album next year, but I feel like I haven't released anything recently, and since I'm not touring or anything at the moment, I'm like, you know, it'd be good to give something to the public, to the fans, and so I basically picked five of the songs that I wrote and put it on an EP. And Where's Time Gone is one of the titles of the EP, and I thought it fit pretty good with everything happening right now. It's kind of a nostalgic song that talks about like how times were before, and it's a song I wrote about like missing my friends in LA and the life I had there and all that, but it could also translate to the life before COVID. So I thought like Where's Time Gone was a cool title. So
okay, fair enough. And available on all platforms?
Yeah, available on all platforms. And I have a couple music videos coming out too. The first one's coming out next week on YouTube. Travis C Music is my YouTube channel. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. I'm really excited for people to see the video. It's nice.
Perfect. And what's your favorite song off the EP and why?
My favorite would be Stronger Proof, which is a song that I did with that I sang in duo with my girlfriend Fabiola, and it's a special song for me because one, I really loved the song. It was one of my favorite ones off the album. I think the songwriting is really cool, and the double meaning of like stronger proof, meaning like the alcohol mean and I need stronger proof that you're not over me kind of thing. So I thought the whole song was really cool. And while I was demoing it, I was like, this would be a nice duo. And we sang a bunch of times together, me and her live in a bunch of my shows, but we never recorded anything together. So it's the first song we released together. And so it's it's a special thing for me and for her too. And so that would be my favorite one.
Okay, awesome. Do you have any shows lined up people can look forward to?
Yeah, well, right now we're booking 2022. So the dates are not out yet, but they'll be out soon on Travis Cormier official.com. And we're booking a bunch of summer festivals and stuff for next year. So I'm excited. I have new material to play now, and so I can't wait to get back out there, man. And hopefully I can come see you out there.
Absolutely. Hopefully I can come see you.
Yeah, yeah, man.
I haven't been over there yet.
No, really?
I've never been.
Like to Montreal?
Never been east.
Oh, dude, you have to come, man.
So I think it's on the list.
yeah. It's a party here, man. Summer's great here.
That's what I hear all the time.
Yeah, so many cool festivals and events, and a lot of shit happening here, man.
Well, maybe in the summertime, if you got some festivals, I'll come do some recap videos for you or something.
Dude, that would be great, man.
Yeah, get me out there. And a reason to actually come, you know?
Yeah. All right.
Cool, man. All right. Last thing, tell everyone where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, so all the information's on traviscormierofficial.com, tour dates and all that. The EP is available on all digital platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, and the two new videos are coming out on YouTube, and I'm just working away on more songs and an album to come next year. And be sure to check all that out and let me know what you think about the video and the EP. I'd love to hear the feedback on all that. So that's it.
All right, man. All right, guys, go grab his new EP, Where's Time Gone? And Travis, man, thanks so much for taking the time.
Of course. Thank you, man.
All right. And hopefully we see each other soon.
Yeah. Come to Montreal, man.
Absolutely. All right. Well, take care.
All right. Cheers.
Yeah.